Ladies and gentlemen, right on time, you join us. We are here for the B-Main. This is round number 2, season number 4. My name is Nico. This is the Wreckfest Trans Am series. About to start lining up now for the B-Main. Joining us right on time. Let's see who's at the front here. We're going to get a free camera. And we're going to see who's at the front. Looks like front row is, hey, I'm Dave and Lubsy. So we'll put the little follow thing on Lubsy so we can have accurate timing and data. There's Lubsy. There's free. And here we go. We got everything looking peachy keen here. All good so far, so we're just gonna wait for everyone else to line up, wait for everyone to pour into the stream. Thomas Jr., T, Nate, Killer Vibes, thanks for joining in. Shout out Mean Billy Jean and Hey I'm Dave for following today. Alright, everyone's at the grid. B-Main action, you know how it goes. Top 3 make it to the A-Main, everyone else goes home. Got a separate B-Main championship, we'll get into that in between the races, but for now, everyone's ready to go. Engines are revving. We are about to go racing. Deceitful almost gets a jump, and we are racing in the B-Main. Look at Lubsy. He gets a great start. He's clear of everybody. Drunken Donuts side by side. He goes into second place. Mean Billy Jean gets tagged. Is he going to survive? They're 4-5 wide. Mean Billy Jean gets washed all the way out. Killer Vibes. They're up the hill. 4 cars, 5, 6 cars off 7. Everyone, what happened here? Looks like we're restarting. We are restarting. All right. So for a second there, that was going to look like a chaotic start, but instead, it's just a restart. So out we go again. And thank goodness, because that was going to be hectic. So, false alarm here. But we are going to get going here very shortly. At least we know Lubsy's on pole. So let's hope for his sake he can get a just as good start that time around. Coming up here. So loading back in. Take 2 for the B-Main. See if we can't find Lubsy again. There he is. Gonna get the game HUD back up. Free target. And there we are. Okay, so let's try this again. Everyone quickly slotting into their places. We got 3 purple cars in the top 4. Lubsy, Hey I'm Dave, Mean Billy G, Drunken Donuts, Skins Deceitful, Pierce Texas Senior, Killer Vibes, Carney Batman, FRF John, who was lightning fast last week, Triple TT Tito, Galactic Hero, and Hans Texas. Drivers ready to go. Take 2 for the B-Main, 15 laps. And we are racing already. Lubsy again gets a great start. This is a similar start to the last time around. They're 3 wide. Deceitful up the inside. Who's that sending it there? Mean Billy Jean. 5 by 5 nearly. Killer Vibes gets through. They're 6 wide just about. Not enough space for all these drivers. Lubsy leads away. Killer Vibes in second. To the top of the hill they come. Someone's running over the tires, over the rocks there. So much chaos so early on. But we have a clear cut top 3. Lubsy, Killer Vibes, and Drunken Donuts. And behind them, Deceitful is 3 by 3 nearly with Skins. He clears Skins. The Galactic Hero is trying to get into the mix. Mean Billy Jean's trying to get into the mix. Galactic Hero cuts a bit of a corner, runs into a fence. They're 3 wide. Skins runs into Galactic Hero, who nearly runs out of space. Oh, look at this. Mean Billy Jean with the send. Look at that. He took about 3 cars there. As where Galactic Hero lost about 5 spots. 3 by 3. Mean Billy Jean, Skins, Deceitful, Pierce, FRF John, Galactic Hero, everyone getting into the mix here. We have a challenge for the lead up front. Killer Vibes takes it from Lubsy. We complete the first lap. Everyone fairly unscathed. Lubsy fighting back here. Looking for the lead of this B-Main. A cutback perhaps. That's a good move there. Over the bush. Everyone safe in the top 3. Everyone behind him trying to catch up. Deceitful, Skins, Pierce. Deceitful has some pace. All these guys have a lot of pace, so they got to get the move on. FRF John kind of bogged down here, which is unfortunate. He was leading a lot last week, then he wrecked out. Doesn't have anything to show for his dominant performance last week. And as it stands, he's not in the A main either. Lubsy, oh, sends it over the curb there. Gets into the side of Killer Vibes. It's going to open the door from Drunken Donuts. Deceitful. Leaves the door open for Pierce, who sneaks a look up the inside, but it fades away very quickly as he sinks back towards Skin the Galactic Hero. Do we have another lead change? We have a battle for the lead. A three-way battle for the lead, because Drunken Donuts is in the picture now. Lupsy into the wall. Drunken Donuts not helping him. Lupsy started first, down to third now. He's in the transfer spot. These two are side by side into turn number one. The left-hander, Drunken Donuts, steals the apex and the position. He holds on to it. Killer Vibes continues to lead. Lupsy is going to have a peek up the inside. Drunken Donuts is going to let him have that peek. Who's going to get the better drive off the corner here? It's going to turn into a right-hander up ahead, so Drunken Donuts is going to have the advantage. Will Lupsy try and set up a cutback? No, he's going to fall back in line. Maintain third for now, although he's going to have another look here. Drunken Donuts with a better drive off the corner, and he clears him. Further back, Galactic Hero now in the fourth place. Look at this, FRF John, Texas Senior battling. Billy Jean and Hey, I'm Dave going at it. Skins just behind him. Triple T Tito, a bit of a ways back. He's got some catching up to do. FRF John, Texas Senior, that is for 7th and 8th place. Side by side, Pierce gonna try around the outside as Killer Vibes has started to pull away with the lead of the race. Pierce holds it around the outside. Can he get a good run down the front straightaway? He's gonna try and be clear by turn one. Doesn't look like it's gonna happen here. And Deceitful will potentially get this position. Can Pierce make it stick? No, he can't. He has to concede. Pierce goes into P6. Deceitful up into P5. Will Pierce reload here? Oh, they both make the same mistake. Identical, and they both save it. Bit of door-to-door beating and banging there. Deceitful and Pierce going at it for 5th position here in the B main. Lubsy in 2nd. Drunken Donuts in 3rd. And just sneaking up on them is Galactic Hero. He's got 11 laps to catch up. Deceitful. Gonna try and get away from this battle. Look at this send from FRF John. Can he get 2 here? He's gonna get sandwiched in the middle by Pierce and Deceitful. He got 1 for sure. And he goes into 6th spot. Can he get 5th? He almost gets hooked. Look at this, another beautiful cutback. FRF John gets the power down, and look at that, he clears him by 4 or 5 car lengths. He made quick work of Deceitful and Pierce there. That was some great driving, FRF John. He's got a chance, actually, at making this A main. He's got to catch Galactic, and he's got to catch Drunken Donuts. He has about 10 laps to do so. As me and Billie Jean clips the inside fence there. Now he's going to back into a 4-car scrap. And he's going to back into the wall there, into the fence, knocking over 2 barriers, and then he's going to be well out of the running now. A disaster. We're going to cut through the forest here. FRF John trying to hunt down the top 4. He runs 5th, Deceitful. And Pierce, look at the gap he's put on them in just a lap's time. A lap ago, he was fighting with Pierce for 7th, and now we have a safety car. I'm gonna assume it's for the flip we saw. Me and Billie Jean. Is Tito catching up? He sure is. Debut for Tito. Welcome to the WTS. So we got a single file restart. Killer Vibes, Lubsy, Drunken Donuts, Galactic Hero. This is exactly what FRF John wanted. And if you're the leaders, I'm sure you remember the pace he had last week. You do not want to see FRF John in your rearview mirrors because he has a lot of pace. We saw what he did a few laps ago. We're about to go racing once again. Green flag is out. Killer Vibes gets a good start. Lubsy, not so much. Drunken Donuts is going to be hot on his heels. Will he try to move? Will he try to move down into turn 1? He will. Side by side, Lubsy defending 2nd place. Oh, defending a little bit too hard. Galactic Hero gets a move up the inside. Gotta turn into the outside, but he's gonna clear him. No, he's gonna try and send it up the inside of Drunken Donuts. Opens the door for John, who oversends it. Gotta be careful here. He got a bit too ambitious, and now FRF John potentially in second, now down to 8th. He's got some work to do now. Deceitful squeezes out John, who just saves it. Wasn't an intentional squeeze by any means, he just kind of lost his traction. But I digress, we go to the back of the fight for the lead. Killer Vibes and Drunken Donuts. 1 and 2 comfortably. Not so comfortable is Galactic Hero, who's got a rearview mirror full of Lubsy. Pierce, Texas Senior going at it. FRF John already back up to 7th. Looking to make it 6th as he pushes Texas Senior over the bump. And these three not making it easy on themselves. FRF John's going to have a really good chance. So is Deceitful. So is Texas Senior. And watch out there, Lubsy! Not so much anymore for FRF John. A huge, huge contact. Lubsy down to 13th position. Is that going to be a DNF for Lubsy? No, he's down to the back here. I'm going to assume that is going to be another safety car. Yes, it is. He had a huge incident there. Let's try and get this thing to maybe Killer Vibes. If we can. Okay. Back at it then. So, lap 7. Safety car out once again. Some pretty quick pacing we got going on here. These guys want to get through the lap. Everyone's pretty much caught up and all together. Lubsy at the back. He is in a terrible position now. He was running at the front. He started on pole. And now he's in danger of finishing 13th in the B main. So instead of being guaranteed a top 15 finish in the overall standings, he's going to get potentially not even inside the top 10 in the B main. What a disaster so far, but he has just over half the race to do it. So back to the front. Killer Vibes leads away Drunken Donuts. Does he get a good start? He does. Car length lead into turn number 1. Galactic Hero in 3rd. Texas Senior and Pierce. Deceitful and Hey I'm Dave did not get a good start. Top 5 are all pretty equally spaced except for Texas Senior and Galactic Hero. And now the fight for the lead. We got 2 battles going on at once. Fight for first, fight for third. Soon it's going to be a 4-way battle for first. Galactic Hero challenging for second. Texas Senior trying to challenge for third. Killer Vibes trying to get away from all of them. As they come back to the dirt section. Top 3 starting to pull away just a little bit. Keep an eye on FRF John. He's got some damage, but he's got a lot of pace. He has the ability to do some damage. Killer Vibes. Drunken Donuts. Lubsy's up to 12th now. You see the positions changing on the left-hand side of your screen. Over the road they go. Back towards the front straight. Galactic Hero trying up the inside. Trying to close the door. Oh, he gets alongside him. He's going to have a chance down into turn 1 if he's late on the brakes. Because Drunken Donuts is just about going to clear him. And he brakes later. Does he overshoot the corner though? Looks like he might have just a little bit. Enough to give a chance to Galactic Hero to get up alongside him. And he's clear. Drunken Donuts keeps second position. Further back, Mean Billie Jean. What's going on back here? All kinds of chaos. Looks like there was an incident with Carney Batman. Will we be pacing up again? Doesn't look like it. FRF John making a move on Hey I'm Dave. He goes into position number 7. Top 3 advance, so he's got to get a move on. Look at this. Speaking of getting a move on, my goodness, he's aggressive. Setting it up the inside of Deceitful again. These two have had a clash earlier on. Unintentional, but a clash nonetheless. Cut back, Deceitful, up the road. FRF John tries to make it stick. Deceitful gets a better drive off the corner. Not quite clear, not quite clear. Careful with the squeeze, because you're not quite clear. And he gets past him. FRF John with a potential cutback. He's going to try for a double cutback. I think he thought about it. Deceitful went super defensive. We hit lap 10. John gets past. Up ahead, who's that going a little bit slower is Galactic Hero. Galactic Hero defending third place from Drunken Donuts. John in 6 now. 5 to go. He's had a lot of adversity. There is your top 6, 7, 8. Anyone can really have a chance, especially if Galactic Hero and Drunken Donuts keep battling like this. Don't want to see these boys wreck each other. That would be a disaster for both of them. They're both trying to make the A main, so at some point you gotta concede just a little bit. Look at this. Is this John? Yes, it is, on Pierce. Up into 5th place. Ultra aggressive on the apex. Doesn't give Pierce a chance to get back at him. FRF John is in 5th position now. If he gets past Texas Senior, he will be in the go home zone, P4, but that's as high as he has been in a while. Pierce bumps into the side of him. He didn't take kindly to that park on the apex, and John doesn't take kindly to Pierce. Beating and banging. Some bad blood, perhaps. A short fuse. John again into the back bumper of Pierce. He's bumping him out of the way. Beating and banging. Look at these guys going at it. We got Pierce. We got John. Texas Senior watching this in his rearview mirror. He likes what he sees. If these two keep going at it, he's going to pull away from him. Back at the front, do we have a fight for the lead? Just a little bit. Yes, we do. Galactic Hero, especially with Killer Vibes running wide. Galactic Hero takes the lead of the B main. Lap 11 of 15. Everyone else outside the top 3 is really running out of time. Drunken Donuts setting some pretty consistent laps. Let's see, speaking of laps, who's got the fastest one? It is Galactic Hero out front. Quite the gap back to 4th place. It's getting to the point where maybe a safety car is their only hope to really catch up. Look at the gap there. Either a safety car or a disastrous wreck, some kind of shambolic fumble from the leaders. Is your only hope for the likes of Texas Senior and FRF John. Pierce now down to 7th after his clash with John, who is getting aggressive again, this time with Texas Senior. Sends it over the bumps into the side of Texas Senior. He's got a lot of pace. Gonna cut back once, twice. He's setting it up beautifully here. Sends it up the inside. Bit of a bump. FRF John looks like he's going to move into 4th place. No, he's not. Not yet. Not if Texas Senior has anything to say about it. A wonderful, masterful cutback there from John. Is he clear? Is he out of time? We're going to go back to the front. Leader's still going at it. Leader slowing down. Leaders will be pacing. So, John, who just got up to 4th position as the safety car came out, looks like Dave could be stuck off the track here. Oh, he just got into an incident there. Or is he left without a tire? Front left is gone on Dave, so Dave is going to finish effectively 14th position as he gets passed by Tito there. So it's going to be plumb last for Dave, unfortunately. He was having a decent race so far. Started falling back towards the back, and it hasn't really worked out well for him at all. So the driver's coming back around. Lubsy still in 11th position after starting on pole. Not the best race for him. FRF John, look at that. He's getting aggressive already. We're pacing. We are under safety car, and he is pacing. He's got a golden opportunity to get into the A main. He knows he had a lot of pace last week. He knows he should have won very well. Had a chance at a podium at the very least. Billie Jean getting a bit excited there. And as these drivers continue to pace, don't forget to use code WTS at your rogueenergy.com checkout for 10% off of your order. That is code WTS, like you see at the top of your screen. Drivers coming to the final set of corners. It's going to be a 2-lap shootout to the end. Green-white checkered here. In the B main, Galactic Hero, Killer Vibes, Drunken Donuts, John, Texas Senior, Pierce. All about to go racing. Top 3 advanced. Everyone else stays home. Nose to tail for the restart. Galactic Hero gets a good jump. Drunken Donuts gets a really good jump. He's going to make a move potentially on Killer Vibes around the outside. Look at Texas Senior. Making a lunge on John. Not quite going to work. There's Hands Texas. Oh, look at this. Skins, Mean Billy Jean. A frame rate drop. FRF John holds on to 4th. Drunken Donuts 3rd. Killer Vibes making a chance. He's fighting for the lead. He's taking the lead. They're side by side. Drunken Donuts is going to get into the mix. No, he's not. Not yet. The fight right now is still between Killer Vibes and Galactic Hero. FRF John, though, looking to take 3rd. Looking to take 3rd position. Here he goes. Into the A main is what he's trying to accomplish here. Texas Senior wants to steal both those positions. John and Drunken Donuts having to go defensive and offensive at the same exact time. Because here comes Texas Senior. Making it 3 wide. Up the inside. Can he take 3rd? Look at Pierce. Pierce around the outside. FRF John is off. John loses 2 positions. Texas Senior with a bump. Pierce gets overtaken by John. Last lap of the race. Only one of these drivers is going through. Galactic Hero. Killer Vibes. Out front. They are safe. If they finish where they are, top 2 are safe. But this is the battle for 3rd. Drunken Donuts, Texas Senior, FRF John. Oh, look at this. He's had enough of Pierce. He's had enough of Pierce. Runs him off. That is some questionable driving, to say the least. Lubsy retires. Drunken Donuts and Texas Senior are left battling for 3rd. FRF John trying to close the gap. Not sure he has enough time. Texas Senior trying to steal 3rd. Does he have enough time? Look at the send here. Too deep. Looks like Galactic Hero is going to take the B main. We got to run to the line here. Drunken Donuts in 3rd. Texas Senior in 4th. Watch out. Here comes Texas Senior. I think he overcooked it too early. Too deep into the wall. Drunken Donuts is going to drive away. He's going to finish 3rd. He's going to make it to the A main. Texas Senior 4th. FRF John 5th. Hands Texas. Pierce, Skins, Mean Billy Jean, a drag race. Deceitful beats Carney Batman to the line for 10th position. And Tito, he'll make it here in time, but he is going to finish in 12th position. So, Galactic Hero, Killer Vibes, Drunken Donuts, your top 3. Oh. We got some bad blood perhaps between FRF John and Pierce. Ran him off the road, looked like. Maybe intentional, maybe not. Who knows? Never can tell. But we will go to the A main here shortly. So as we load out and load back in and get everything settled, let's go look at some race standings from last week. Here are your race standings up on the screen now. Of course, the race standings on the left are going to be the A main standings. That'll be the finishing order from last Tuesday, round number 1. Blue Paradise had Drunken Donuts, Willionaire, Killer Vibes, Metro, ZRT, Nate, Fluidic Voyage. You can see the rest there. Let's see if we can't drag it up to see the rest of the drivers. FRF John, who finished 14th, Drained Hog, C-Dub, Simmons, Fall Coyote, Skins, Texas Senior, and Deceitful is going to be your top 20. Deceitful with 0 points. This is for Xbox. We are racing on Xbox. Wreckfest on Xbox. Alrighty. And you see right side of your screen, we have the B main standings. So 4th on down in the B main gets scored in their own championship. And there you see the standings there. ZRT. Drunken Donuts. Excuse me, 1st on down. So it's a separate championship. while also being the B main for the Wreckfest Trans Am series, if that makes sense. Drunken Donuts, Fluidic Voyage, C-Dub, Simmons, Fall Coyote, Skins, Texas Senior, Deceitful. You can see it on down from there. Alrighty. So as we load back in, it's getting ready to go. If you want, I will post the Discord link here in the chat so you can join up and race next week, race on Tuesdays. Have races going on all the time though. That's going to be your Discord link. That was fancy. Sure was. New season, new graphics, new transitions. So there's the Discord link if you're interested in joining up. Race on Tuesdays. This is round 2 of 13 here in season number 4. And as everyone loads on in, we're going to do like we always do and check out the leaderboards, see how many names we can recognize, and straight away, 3 of the top 4 WTS drivers had Blue Paradise and FRF John, and you saw the pace that FRF John had. They might be a little bit harsh for an AU driver. I was pushing 6. That's tough. Tough finish there for Dave. Good result overall, though. Good pace. Ping-wise, yeah. Ping would be tough. We see Thomas Jr. here. We got... Who else do we have here? I'm sure I might have even missed some anyways. Already. There's Nate, Metro Dro, Killer Vibes, Galactic Hero, T10 Millionaire, Pitied Mender, Ride Red Get Head, also known as Blue Vet from previous seasons, Defiant Drunken Donuts, Apple Gang, you get the gist. Wreckfest top racers on Xbox are here in the WTS. This is the place to be. Killer Vibes made it. Chat getting active. Stream getting active. You made it, you made it. As long as you made it, it's all that matters. Win by an inch or win by a mile. Well, advance by an inch or advance by a mile, right? So we're waiting now, everyone readying up, everything getting squared away. Oh, interesting. A potential missed caution could have changed things drastically, excuse me. It was a little bit scuffed. We didn't have a late caution anyways. Did result in a wild change, but nevertheless, we did have a lot of action. We have a little rivalry perhaps with John and Pierce. That's going to be something to watch in the future. Oof, wow. That is tough. The ping is crazy. Well, it'd be worth a try at least once, I'd say. Maybe even just like a practice session with these guys. I mean, if it's terrible, it's terrible, but you never know. Could be fun. So as everyone readies up, I want to thank you guys for joining in. Thank you guys for chatting up. All the following that's been going on. Really appreciate all the support. It's great to see. And a little self-plug, I not only stream WTS races, but also stream all kinds of other games on the weekends and when I have time. Mostly racing games, but nonetheless, if you're interested in that kind of stuff, feel free to tune in or check my previous streams. I do have every stream archived, so feel free to check in. Also, don't forget to find WTS on the YouTubes. Wreckfest Trans Am series on YouTube. All races are uploaded there since season 2. So if you miss a race on here, you could check it again on YouTube, check it again on the Twitch channel. Twitch is a little clogged up at times. A little disorganized. So I'm going to direct you guys over to the WTS YouTube channel. That is Wreckfest Trans Am series on YouTube. Oh. We could work out some details, perhaps. Not sure what time that would be at, because Australia can be a bit late compared to the US. Texas Senior, interesting. So Texas Senior makes it into the A main because Stiff Bussin' is a no-show. Wow. So it turns out John making that move on Pierce where he ran him off the road and lost tons of time cost him a spot eventually, or at least a chance at a spot in the A main. 4th position would have been good enough. Of course you want to aim for the top 3, but you never know. Okay. Texas Senior makes it in off a last-minute no-show. Can he make any noise? We will see. Getting close now. There is my Discord if you'd be interested in working out a little deal for commentary. We can chat things out if you'd like, but don't forget to join the Discord if you haven't already. So about to ready up now. Drunken Donuts changing a car. Teague 10. Texas Senior, of course, is in. About to go racing. 30 laps. Around Savolax. Okay, so Drunken Donuts changing his car, and we should be good to go. Blue Paradise trying to go back to back. And here we are, folks. The A main. If I had to guess who was on pole, I would say Willionaire. But I could be wrong, of course. No, he is second row. Blue Paradise again on pole. This is Blue Paradise's time to shine. Blue Paradise P1. Metro Dro. Willionaire. ZRT. Thomas Jr., Pitied Mender, Autism, Tutor Tickle, Nate, Ride Red, who of course Blue Vet from last season. Looks like Galactic Hero and Teague. Teague, then Galactic Hero. Then the B-Main Boys. Galactic Hero, Killer Vibes, Texas Senior, Drunken Donuts. Seems to be AFK. But as soon as he gets in there, we will be good to go. 30 laps. Drunken Donuts, here he comes. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is the A-Main. Round number 2, season number 4. Blue Paradise on pole, Metro Dro in P2. Engines are revving, drivers are ready. 30 laps, and we are racing. Metro Dro gets a good jump. Millionaire and Thomas Jr. has to get cut off from Millionaire. ZRT in 4th. Everyone makes it through turn 1. All safe. Ride Red washes out, unfortunately. Going to lose some spots there. Pitied Mender into the inside retaining wall. Metro Dro really into the inside retaining wall. And Blue Paradise taking out tires. ZRT taking out tires. This could get chaotic very quickly. Fight for the lead. Blue Paradise, Millionaire, Pitied Mender, Thomas Jr. Metro Dro, he's dropping like a rock. Qualified 2nd, down to 8th, halfway through the first lap. Blue Paradise leads. He's got a semi-comfortable lead, but he's got Millionaire, the Season 1 champ, bearing down on him. Texas Senior, they're 4 wide back here. Look at this. Autism, Texas Senior. Tutor Tickle goes down to last position. Drunken Donuts trying to get up the track. ZRT, who was 4th in turn 1, all the way down into 11th. Now, looks like it could get worse. He has to slam on the brakes here. Oh, there's a spinner. He gets saved. So at the end of lap 1, out front, Blue Paradise, Millionaire, Thomas Jr., Pitied Mender. We got Nate, Ride Red, is in 6th position. A send there from Galactic Hero. He's trying to go from the back to the front. And let's get some WTS. Crank it up. So, drivers slowing down now. Here on lap 3. Update for you watching at home thanks to the chat. Tutor Tickle has actually had. Defending double champion seasons 2 and 3. Won the title. So we have the safety car here on lap number 3. Blue Paradise leads from Millionaire and Thomas Jr., who had an incredibly strong finish to last season. He missed the playoffs, but he won all 3 playoff races. 3 in a row to finish out the season. He misses week number 1 here in the WTS. So that's going to be his drop race. So he'll be losing no points on his drop. He just has to finish strongly the rest of the season. He should be good to go. Thomas Jr. looking to take the title for the first time. Blue Paradise looking to take the title for the first time. A lot of drivers. A lot of new faces. A lot of old faces. We have an old face leading right now, Blue Paradise. As he comes to the start-finish straight, will lead away Season 1 champion Thomas Jr., 3-time race winner. Thomas Jr. Season 1 champion Millionaire, excuse me. So Blue Paradise with a great jump on Millionaire. Thomas Jr. gonna look to make a move. Nate, look at this. Galactic Hero. Did he jump the restart? I'm not sure, but he got 3 positions out of it. Ride red. Oh, they're gonna run into space here. They're gonna run into space if they're not careful. Up the middle. Look at this. Had, aka Tudor Tickle. Going 3 wide. Forcing the moment here. Forcing the situation. Thomas Jr. getting past William there. Thomas Jr. is not messing around. He found a switch last season, and it's been flipped ever since. Over the bump there. He's going to get crossed over perhaps by Willionaire. Goes a little bit defensive. Squeezes him just a bit. Petey Mender running 4th. This is a great run for him. Tudor Tickle kind of caught up on the inside there. Ride red. Down in 6th position. Nate comfortably in 5th as Galactic Hero. Coming from the B main, potentially into the top 5. Watch out! Oh, we got a huge battle 4 wide. Still 4 wide, just 4 different drivers. Drunken Donuts and Galactic Hero, the B main boys working together. Here's Killer Vibes, another B main boy. All 3 of the B main drivers inside the top 10. How about that? Looking good so far for these drivers. Oh, watch out. They took out the, whatever that thing is there. Nate in front of this huge pack of cars. Kind of running for his life a little bit. Galactic Hero is challenging. Oh, watch out. Challenged the wall there. And he almost lost entirely. We've seen him challenge a rock before. That didn't work out too well. That time he tried to challenge a wall. Pushing the boundaries of the physics of this game. And they push back. Drunken Donuts up the inside. Tudor Tickle, aka Had, in 9th position as we go through the trees and over the hills. Oh, it's a bad entry. Oh, look at this. Galactic Hero over the top of Ride Red. Didn't quite work out. He got the position and he lost another one. But my goodness, that could have been dangerous. Nearly killed Ride Red. Teak Tense facing the wrong direction back there. Blue Paradise and Thomas Jr. 1-2. Willionaire 3rd. Petey Mender 4th. Nate in 5th. But this is the battle we're watching. 6th on down. Watch out. Drunken Donuts running wide. Here comes Killer Vibes. Watch out. There goes Tudor. Losing, potentially gain a spot. Now he's going to potentially lose a spot. Here comes Galactic Hero. Ride Red's going to try and get back into the mix. Tudor Tickle sending up the inside. Nothing doing this time. Drunken Donuts holds on to 6th spot. Further on back, do we have a battle? This is ZRT and Texas Senior, who made the A main thanks to a no-show, and now he's running in 12th, which is better than 4th in the B main. Killer Vibes with Galactic Hero side by side. Drunken Donuts. Look at these boys 2x2, and they kind of straighten themselves out before the turn. Drunken Donuts is going to run a little bit too deep. Try desperately to get back onto the track. Tudor's going to try and go around the outside. Galactic Hero's going to go around the inside. Can he get 2 here? So on lap 7, what's the fastest lap looking like? 106.3 from our leader, Blue Paradise, who has a sizable lead over Thomas Jr. Blue Paradise looking to stretch his championship lead. And again, the battle remains here in 6th position. Look at these guys still going at it. It's been the majority of this race they've been going at it. Drunken Donuts stays in 6th for now. Galactic Hero defending from Tudor and attacking at the same time. Metro Dro getting in the mix. Oh, watch out there! Galactic Hero and Killer Vibes. Watch out! Oh, there's contact! 4-car scrap for 1 spot. 1 piece of real estate. How long till it ends in disaster? Tudor Tickle with a bump. Killer Vibes with a bump on Metro Dro. Galactic Hero closing in on Drunken Donuts, and just as he thinks he has a chance, Tudor Tickle makes an opportunity of it. A crossover into the corner, perhaps. Killer Vibes kind of had the same idea. Gets alongside Metro. He gets cleared. Galactic Hero finally cleared this bit of a mess that he's got going on behind him. Trying to close in on Drunken Donuts. Looking to make a move. Yes, sirree, into 6th position. But not for long, because Drunken Donuts is still on his outside side-by-side drag race for 6th position. Still side-by-side. Who will concede? Drunken Donuts. He has to let off or else he would have ended up in the trees and off the track. He concedes for his own well-being. Galactic Hero pulling a small gap out. Look at this. Metro Dro and Tudor are both sitting it very deep into that first corner. Top 5 are a little bit spread out up there. Thomas Jr. Blue Paradise's pace is unmatched this season. Galactic Hero, Drunken Donuts. That is still 6th and 7th. Looks like this battle has died down just a little bit. Just as I said it, they started to get back into it. ZRT and Ride Red. Ride Red. Down in, what is this, 12th position. Finished 3rd in the championship last season. Made it to the final championship round, and now it's looking like he's going to be struggling to make the postseason, the playoffs, if this continues. Up ahead, Killer Vibes and Metro. Side by side into turn 1, we are a third of the way through this race. Here on lap number 10, Blue Paradise leading comfortably from pole position. Over Thomas Jr., then Billionaire. Nate, however, is getting into it with Pitied Mender. This is for 4th spot. One step away from the podium. One step closer to the podium. Pitied Mender with a great run here in 4th position. Defending from Nate, who's had pace before, plenty of pace. I think we're gonna have, I'm gonna go on a limb here, we might have a different champion this season. Ride Red, a contender last season, seemingly not getting along very well with the car. He's gonna have to push really hard to make the playoffs. Didn't finish too strongly last week, and it's not looking like he's gonna finish again. Of course, there's plenty of time. Lap 11 of 30, but right now he is in a lonely 12th position as Texas Senior and Autism going at it. That is for last spot on track, 14th position. A cutback. Autism. Look at this. Trying to get alongside Texas Senior, trying to go around the outside of Texas Senior. Autism gets his moment in the sun. He goes up into 13th spot. Is Texas Senior going to fight back? Every point matters. Texas Senior locks up a little bit. And he can't get back at Autism just yet. Watch out, Texas Senior up the inside. Looking for 13th. Can't get it just yet. We'll go back towards the front, see what we can't find. Oh, we can find Tudor and Killer Vibes going at it. Galactic Hero running a comfortable 6th. Look at this. And he could be as high as 4th if he catches up to those boys in front. But the real story of this season so far, Blue Paradise. Domination so far. Dominating race last week and this week. Equally as fast. Thomas Jr. running 2nd. Willionaire 3rd. Pitied Mender and Nate. Nate still defending from Galactic Hero. Pitied Mender kind of pulling away a little bit in 4th. Pitied Mender maybe hoping for a safety car to spice things up. Some of the guys towards the back maybe hoping for a safety car to spice things up just a little bit. So this is 12th place. Look at this Texas Senior having a moment there as Ride Red is in 14th position. Plum last for one-time race winner, league creator, and championship contender from Season 3, Ride Red Get Head, aka Blue Vet. Maybe it's the name change, who knows? I do know one thing though. We have a safety car, so perhaps Ride Red got involved in an incident. All I know is that a commentary curse? Does that count as a commentary curse? I was just talking about a safety car about a lap ago. Couldn't be too sure, but I do know one thing. This is gonna bunch up the pack. It's gonna give the likes of Thomas Jr. and Millionaire a chance to get back at Blue Paradise. It's gonna give Had, aka Tutor Tickle, the two-time champ, a chance to get up into this mix. Will we go racing here? Who knows? I do know one thing though. Ride Red has had a miserable race. He's starting last on this restart, 14th position. Not great for him. Lap 13 now of 30, coming to lap 14, so we'll be just about halfway on this restart, not quite. And Blue Paradise is gonna back him up. Thomas Jr. second, Millionaire third. And we're about to go racing once again. Coming to lap 14, Thomas Jr. Oh, he gets jumped there. And Galactic Hero with another good start. He's been really, really good on these restarts. Can he get two here? With a bump from Drunken Donuts? No! He can't get two, and now he's in danger of losing some. With Pity Mender. Crazy send there. Drunken Donuts up the inside. They're three wide behind him. Oh, Tudor backs way out of it. Interesting. Blue Paradise leads. Thomas Jr. second. Millionaire third. And tons of beating and banging going on in between. Drunken Donuts squeezed into the wall. Gotta be careful there. Look at this. Already Blue Paradise is off the frame. Already he's got a sizable gap. What does Thomas Jr. and Millionaire have for him? What does anybody have for him this season? So far, nothing. Tutor Tickle around the outside of Killer Vibes. Can Vibes get the position here? 8th spot is all his. Not looking great for Had so far. AKA Tutor Tickle. Ride Red up into 12th already. Texas Senior going slowly off that final corner as autism is all over his rear end. So Blue Paradise leads, Thomas Jr. second, Millionaire third. Galactic Hero is actually challenging now for third position. Can he go from B main to podium? Will that be 2 weeks in a row that we see B main to podium? What a drive that would be. Millionaire over the bump. Who do we think the driver of the day candidates are so far? Galactic Hero's got to be one of them. Drunken Donuts getting into the sidewall there. Kind of bounced into Metro. I'm thinking Galactic Hero so far. And Blue Paradise for such a dominating performance. Oh, watch out, Millionaire. Watch out, Galactic Hero with that wall on the exit. Past halfway now. Do we have another safety car? We sure do. They're slowing down again. So, everyone's slowing up. What happened this time? Drunken Donuts could also be the back-to-back driver of the week. Oh, Texas Senior. The racing god's getting even with him. He wasn't supposed to be here. And now he's down to 3 wheels. Is he going to keep going? Or will he call it a race? We've seen some crazy stuff. But surely not finishing a race with 3 tires. on the US servers. Yep. It's a little bit tough. You do have a lot of pace though. I feel like the desync kind of messed you up there maybe. Plus all the chaos of all these drivers trying to get into the top 3. Blue Paradise leads them away again. Restart coming your way. Racing once again in round number 2. Oh, Thomas Jr. got a good start. Galactic Hero potentially onto the podium again with an excellent restart. Millionaire going way wide to avoid the carnage. Who's that sending it up the inside? Drunken Donuts! Can he go from B-main to podium? Look at this. Drunken Donuts side by side. Nearly 3 wide. Nate thinks better of it. Galactic Hero and Millionaire going at it for 4th position. Drunken Donuts is back on the podium. Thanks for the... Oh, watch out there. Drunken Donuts, just as we gave him props, we look away and he goes off the track. Down to 6th position. Chaos ensues behind him. We got Nate, Millionaire, Drunken Donuts, Metro going off the track. Watch out, where are we going? Thanks for tuning in, John. Thanks for racing with us. We will see you next week. Or potentially tomorrow. I know they race on Wednesdays as well, if I'm not mistaken. Blue Paradise leads. Thomas Jr. second. Galactic Hero third. We come to lap number 18. And look at this scrap. Metro getting in there. Millionaire getting in there. A deep dive from Metro. An even deeper dive from Ride Red. He cuts back here successfully. He can get 3 to 4 positions. Careful. Going over the bumps. It's a tough one. Blue Paradise, though, is just putting in the work right now. He's giving the rest of the field the business. Got 2 Ravens behind him. Going crazy in that Star Beast. Ride Red getting up the inside just a little bit. Looking to get into the 7th position. This would be a good drive from him, actually. After restarting. Oh, watch out there! Just as I said, he nearly gets into an incident. Had, as we come to lap number 19, is down in 9th. Drunken Donuts. Oh, he's gonna get hooked. He's gonna get hooked and into the wall. Nothing you could do there. Looked like a racing incident. Ran out of space. Will that one be a safety car? We go back to the front. Drivers are slowing down. Yes, it is. Things getting a little bit chippy here in round number 2. Saw a couple of safety cars in the first race. And now we're seeing a couple of safety cars here in the A-main. Blue Paradise still leads. Thomas Jr. still second. And Galactic Hero has made his way up into the top 3. We'll be going back to the front here as we wait for everyone to close on in. Looks like everyone is here. Pity Mender. We got 12 running. First there was 15, now there's 12. Who would have thought? Blue Paradise is going to be leading them away again. He's gotten some great restarts, and so has Galactic Hero. Galactic Hero has made up almost all of his positions exclusively on restarts. He's been getting a great jump every single time on the car ahead. You got to think, if he gets past Thomas Jr., does he have the pace to win this race? B main to P1? Could it be? We'll have to wait and see. Blue Paradise needs a good jump here. He got a good jump. That time Galactic Hero was caught sleeping. Nate gets ahead of him before the line. Can you pass before the line? We'll have to review and see. Galactic Hero looks like he's going to try and get that position right back. And he's going to. So it doesn't make that much of a difference after all. Because Galactic Hero successfully, 3 corners later, takes back 3rd position. And Thomas Jr. putting on the pressure now with 10 to go. Has he figured something out here? He's got some pace. Blue Paradise. Oh, a bit of a wiggle there. He runs a little bit wide. Thomas Jr. putting the pressure on. Can he get into the lead of this race? These two are making moves on the rest of the field. It's just these two in the league of their own. So far it's been Blue Paradise all in his own, but Thomas Jr. Look at this. Getting to the head of Blue Paradise. At least he's trying to. We enter the 21st lap. Galactic Hero closing in the top 3. Nate falling back to the grasps of Willionaire, Metro. There's Killer Vibes. There's Tudor. Pitting Mender. After a great run for him, he's down in 10th position, now 8th, now 9th. Watch out! Could have been a disaster. Ride Red's going to get split around the outside and the inside, but he's going to be later on the brakes. Keep an eye on the race in the front, but right now, look at this. 4th on down is an absolute free-for-all. Thanks. I specialize in commentary. Could be said I specialize in commentary. I just love doing what I'm doing. Metro Dro, 4th. Great ride from him. Nate trying to take it. Tudor trying to take it. Killer Vibes getting a door full of Willionaire. It looks like up ahead, Blue Paradise has found an extra gear because Thomas Jr. is now closer to Galactic Hero than he is to the lead of the race. And he's a lot closer to the wall than he is to Galactic Hero. Bit of a scrape. Actually seems to have gone a little bit faster because of it. And here comes Tudor. Earlier, someone called that Tudor would be chilling until about lap 20 and he'd turn it on. Battle for second, heating up. Thomas Jr., Galactic Hero. Man, oh man. Blue Paradise leading comfortably. Thomas Jr. defending for his life for second position. Galactic Hero, who was in the B main, he's now comfortably on the podium looking for P2. Everyone following suit. Metro Dro is in 4th, Tudor Tickle in 5th. Pity Bender unfortunately down to 9th. Galactic Hero! Oh my days, he's off! He recovers. Does he have all 4 tires? No, he doesn't! Galactic Hero! Of course, as I'm giving him props once again, a few corners later, he crashes and he's completely out of the race. He lost a tire. He won't be able to continue. So now Metro has inherited 3rd position, defending from seasons 2 and 3 champion Tudor Tickle, aka Had, for the last spot on the podium. Willionaire runs into Killer Vibes just a little bit. I can't believe the misfortune of Galactic Hero there. Was it another rock? Could it be? I know one thing, he had a ton of pace. It's heartbreak for Galactic Hero. It's an absolute disaster. Super unfortunate. He had a great run going. Metro Dro. Defending 3rd now. Look at this side-by-side action. Willionaire. Pitied Mender on the outside. Pitied Mender. Into 6th position. He's got some crazy pace. Familiar faces who haven't always been the fastest, haven't always been the most successful, but they've stuck around. See the likes of Pitied Mender, Blue Paradise, all kinds of crazy shakeups here in Season 4 as there goes Had making a move on Metro. For 3rd, it looks like he got it cleanly. Willionaire down to 7th. That's a disaster for him. He was running comfortably inside the top 3 all day long. Now he's back with Killer Vibes. Blue Paradise, massive lead. Thomas Jr. running nice in 2nd place. Blue Paradise, the way this is going, he's been consistently excellent. Everyone else has kind of been up and down. He's going to have a huge championship lead if this continues on the way it's going. We got 6 laps to go, counting the one we're on. Lap 25 of 30. Thomas Jr. trying everything to hunt down the race leader, but it's not looking likely. As Nate and Pity Mender go by there, 6th, 7th. Willionaire struggling. Looking for time, looking for grip, looking for anything to close into these guys out front. We go back to the front, and there's just a massive gap. Look at this. 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, nearly 4-second lead. More or less, Thomas Jr. behind the race leader. He was hot on his heels for a little bit, but now he's just pulled away Blue Paradise, putting it on the field. He's making his championship push well known. Pity Mender closing in. Nate looking to go a little bit defensive. This is for 5th spot. Can Pity get into the top 5? Can he get into the top 4? He can potentially, with the pace he's got, steal a podium. That'd be a great drive for him. So I think this kind of switches the potential drive of the day vote. We still have Blue Paradise. We had Galactic Hero, but he sends DNF. Who else are we thinking for driver of the day, folks? If there's a caution, Had will catch Blue. I think it's possible, but I'm not sure. Blue Paradise, look at the gap he's been putting on these boys. Of course, anything is possible. Time for a caution is running out, though. Mean Billie Jean, driver of the day. Willionaire in 7th. Looking to make a move around the outside. I think Pity Mender might have to be in consideration for driver of the day. Had as well, though. He's had a pretty good drive. Had is closing in on 2nd spot. Ever so slightly. Can he get there? Metro, Nate, Pity Mender, Willionaire, Killer Vibes, ZRT. Ride Red currently last on track. This car is not working for him here in season number 4. A mix of bad luck and just wrong place, wrong time, I guess, for Red Red. I think he hit the wall there again. I saw his health go down just a little bit. As Autism tries to make a move on ZRT. Looks up the inside. ZRT holds it around the outside. This is 9th position. As we have a peek up ahead. Look at this, actually. Nate, Pity Mender, Willionaire. These guys still going at it. It's been laps now, this same order. Willionaire and a Speed Demon. Blue Paradise, gap in the field. Had closing the gap to Thomas Jr. Is he gonna make a move? Not quite. We're coming to lap 29 out of 30. So the clock has officially started to tick for the likes of Tudor and Metro, who's kind of in no man's land. Pity Mender making a move up the inside. This is 4th position. Excuse me, 5th position. Pity Mender takes the spot. Does Nate have anything for him? Doesn't look like it just yet. Slides up the inside. Can he make it stick here? Loses a little bit of traction over the corner there. Petty Mender, watch out, watch out. He's running a little bit too deep there. Nate's going to get a pretty good run up the hill. Into the left-hander. Makes it stick, some door contact, and he drives away. Pity does. So we'll be coming to the final lap of round number 2 here. Blue Paradise with a massive lead. Not the fastest lap though. Had has the fastest lap. Wonder if Blue Paradise knows that. I'm sure at this point he's just worried about getting the victory and bringing it home. Look at the gap there. Thomas Jr. is the only driver that had any kind of pace for him, and even then, not good enough. It's just been absolutely dominating. First 2 races for Blue Paradise. Pole both races. The victory both races. Doesn't look like he'll be getting the fastest lap here, but you never know. He's got the rest of this lap to do it. Steal that extra point for fastest lap. Coming to the final set of corners, it's been Blue Paradise's kind of day. A Sunday drive for the championship leader, and the lead will only get bigger. Exits the final corner, and he comes to win round number 2 in season number 4. Blue Paradise with an absolutely stellar performance here. Thomas Jr. takes his first podium in his first race of the season, and had aka Tudor Tickle 3rd. Metro Dro with a great drive in 4th. Petty Mender, spectacular resolve in 5th. Willionaire trying to make a move, remains 7th. ZRT 8th. Autism 9th. Nate in 10th, and Ride Red bringing home another dreadful day. He's got to figure something out if he wants to contend. It's going to be 11th for Ride Red. And that will do it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys so much for watching. We will see you next week at the same time. I appreciate everyone following, I appreciate everyone viewing and commenting and chatting and all that stuff. Make sure you guys follow the Wreckfest Trans Am Series YouTube channel. Race uploads are always uploaded there. Follow me on Twitch, and we'll see you guys next week. I've been Nico. This has been the Wreckfest Trans Am Series. See you later.